The Black Friday sales for Amazon and Best Buy are officially underway. The Barnes & Noble 50% off Criterion sale has also started. Disney announces the creator for Blu-ray and 4K. The streaming original Pet Sematary Bloodlines gets a 4K announcement. Scream Factory announces their new January slate, but where's all the 4Ks? And out of all the great Christmas movies we could be getting on 4K, Universal announces Love Actually on 4K. All this and more in the next Physical Media Report. Stay tuned. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, your hub for everything physical media and entertainment. I am Ken. Today, guys, we are here for the Physical Media Report, episode 185. That is right, guys, your weekly dose of physical media goodness, where we talk about everything new and exciting in the world of 4K and Blu-ray. And look, we've got some stuff to talk about. It's not a lot of stuff to talk about, but what we do have to talk about is some exciting stuff. But before we get into it, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We talk about physical media on this channel every single day. So if you like Blu-rays, 4Ks, owning the movies that you love, all that stuff there behind me, then definitely consider hitting that subscribe button. And then comment down below, guys, of everything that we cover here today. What are you the most excited about? What are you the most amped up for? And what gets your juices flowing the most? Let me know in that comment section below. And then turn on bell notifications for all future videos. So like I said, we've got some stuff to talk about, but it feels like this time every year, like right in between like Halloween and Thanksgiving, there's like a lull in the announcements. I've noticed that the past 3 years I've been doing the Physical Media Report, it just gets a little bit light and then it starts to ramp up again as we get into December, and then 2024 starts to take shape. So I feel like things are going to pick up very soon, but it's not like we don't have anything to talk about. Thankfully, there was one like big one that came right before I came down here to film. But there's also a ton of deals going on right now that we're going to get into. There's a lot of great stuff that's actually coming out this week that we are going to talk about as well. But let's get into, right off the top, let's get into a sort of rumor. This isn't really a rumor. Kino Lorber announced this like over a year ago, I feel like now, but Kindergarten Cop is coming to 4K. That is going to happen. But right now, it's not been officially announced by Kino Lorber, but right now it's showing on Blu-ray.com a release date of January the 23rd. So we should be getting Kindergarten Cop in January on 4K. And I'm super excited. This is an Ivan Reitman film, of course, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. I feel like this is probably like next to T2. I would say T2 and Kindergarten Cop were probably my most watched Arnold Schwarzenegger movies as a kid. I'm sure there's not. Last Action Hero was definitely a big one when I was a kid as well. But Kindergarten Cop, like I watched so much as a kid. I loved that movie, so I cannot wait to watch that in 4K. I'm sure it's going to look great because Kino Lorber's doing it, and they always do a great job. Again, not officially announced, but this is coming. I'm still going to lump it in the rumor category because we don't have that artwork and everything else. I'm sure that's coming within the next couple of weeks. But let me know if you're excited for Kindergarten Cop in that comment section below. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the actual news and announcements, which, like I said, isn't a lot. But again, we got stuff to talk about. Scream Factory announced their January announcements, like I think right after I filmed the Physical Media Report last Monday, and it wasn't really a lot. It was a lot, but it wasn't a lot. Not a lot of notable, like, big titles coming out in January, but we'll talk about it in a second. Let me run down this list. It's all Blu-rays. There's no 4Ks coming out in the month of January. But again, I'm going to talk about why I think that is here in a second. We got Thinner coming out January the 23rd, Stephen King adaptation, and I believe directed by Tom Holland, who also directed Child's Play and Fright Night, of course. So Thinner is a movie that I remember watching a lot when I was a kid, but I have not seen this movie in probably 20 to 25 years. My only problem with this is I feel like this could have been a big Scream Factory 4K title. I just don't understand why they're not doing this one in 4K, but I also do kind of, because I think this is coming in like a nice slipcover version. I am liking and enjoying the fact that Scream Factory is going back to doing collector's edition Blu-rays. Which they hadn't really done for a long time. I think the Night of the Demons films was like the first time they had done it in like a year and a half. So I like that they're doing more collector's editions with Blu-ray, and I'm sure we're going to get some new special features because Thinner has never come out from Scream Factory before. At least I hope we get some new special features, some new interviews, some stuff like that. They really do this one up and do it justice. So I'm just disappointed it's not on 4K because it is a big title that I feel like could have sold very well in 4K. But let me know if you're excited for Thinner. Again, coming to Blu-ray in the comment section below. We have Jennifer 8. which is a movie I'm not too familiar with. That comes out on January the 23rd. I think Uma Thurman is in that movie. We also have Funeral Home coming out on January the 30th. And I think that Jennifer 8 also is showing a slipcover with that as well. Not exactly sure, you know, how many of these Blu-rays are going to have slips and what's not, what's going to be a collector's edition, what's not. I'm sure some of y'all don't even care about that kind of stuff, but I do. Funeral Home, yes, haven't heard of that one. January the 30th, that comes out. Forced Vengeance comes out on January the 2nd. That's a Blu-ray as well. St. Ives comes out on January the 9th. And then Telethon comes out on January the 9th as well. So yeah, not like too much for me personally to get excited for. Maybe somebody's super excited for Forced Vengeance. I don't know. I'm just not too familiar with that title. Jennifer 8 like has some notable stars in it as well. Funeral Home looks pretty cool just from the cover art, but Thinner is the one that definitely here piques my interest the most. I am most certainly getting Thinner on Blu-ray. Like I said, I'm just disappointed it's not a 4K, but I wanted to talk about why. So I'm sure that some people, when these were announced, I even got some DMs on Instagram, like, why isn't Scream Factory doing any 4K this month? December for Shout Factory Scream Factory this year is absolutely stacked. There's like 9 4Ks coming out. So I feel like they kind of ramped it up for the holiday season in December. And because of that, because they just kind of blew their load in December, they're going to take January off a little bit. So I feel like that's the reason why, because there's tons of stuff coming out in January. I did that announcement video like a month ago, but we got Point Break and Clue and JFK and just tons of stuff coming out in December. It's absolutely insane. It's a cool slate, you know, nice take it easy kind of month from Scream Factory. I'm definitely getting Thinner, but let me know what you're the most excited about of these Scream Factory announcements in the comment section below. We also got news today that Disney will be releasing The Creator on Blu-ray and 4K. So I didn't even know this was a Disney movie, but apparently it is a 20th Century Studios film. So this movie came out in the theaters, I think, back in September. It didn't do very well, but a lot of people seem to like this movie and call it a modern sci-fi masterpiece. So it's good that Disney is giving this both the Blu-ray and the 4K treatment. So I'm definitely excited to pick this one up and check it out, especially in 4K. I'm sure it's a visually stunning looking movie, so I'm sure it's gonna look great. But yeah, this is coming out on December the 12th. Like I said, 4K Blu-ray. I imagine it's gonna get the DVD treatment as well. But the interesting thing here is that it's going to also get a pretty sizable special feature, a 55-minute making of documentary. So it's always cool to have additional special features. And you know what? Good on Disney. You know, Disney's been, they haven't been doing, look, they've been doing probably about 2% of what we want them to do. But the stuff that they've been doing, I feel like they've been putting effort into. So it's definitely a good sign. You know, we're getting a film like this that I don't think performed well at the box office, but it's getting the 4K, it's getting the Blu-ray, getting a nice 55-minute making of documentary. It's getting Dolby Atmos as well. So yes, I'm excited to watch this movie. Are you excited to get and own The Creator on 4K or Blu-ray? Let me know in that comment section below. Pet Sematary Bloodlines is getting a 4K release. Now, I didn't see where this was getting a regular Blu-ray release, but I'm assuming that it's also getting a Blu-ray release as well. But Paramount is putting this out on December the 19th. I imagine there'll be some new special features with that as well. But look, Paramount supports physical media. This is no surprise. Even though this is a streaming exclusive movie, like usually with Paramount, they make stuff exclusive to streaming for like 2 or 3 months. And then they're like, let's get the 4K and the Blu-ray out. Let's support physical media and get this stuff out there so people can buy this, you know, not just rely on our streaming service. So depending on your outlook on streaming, that could be either a very dumb decision or a very smart decision by Paramount to put it out on physical media just so early after it just debuted on streaming. So yeah, Pet Sematary Bloodlines, haven't heard the best things about this movie. It was rumored that this was going to be in the Paramount Scares box set, but you know, we got Sweeney Todd in there. So, but Pet Sematary Bloodlines, haven't heard the best things about it. I've actually heard it's pretty terrible, to be honest. So I'll get it eventually, but I'm not going to grab this right away. I'll wait for a sale on that one. But it's good. Again, it's cool. It's always cool to see a streaming show, a streaming movie, whatever, get that physical release. Like, I don't think you need to release it like 2 or 3 months after it gets on streaming, but I think a year Like, to just have that be the standard, like a year for all streaming TV shows and movies. I just think that that should be something that a lot of streaming services adopt, a model that they adopt, because physical media is important. People want to buy this stuff. They want to own it. They want to have it in their collection. Suitable Flesh, which is another streaming title, is coming out on Blu-ray from RLJE January the 9th. It's also going to have a new commentary with the director Joe Lynch. So this is another streaming movie. It was on Shudder, but RLJE and Shudder usually have a partnership, and they're usually pretty good about putting the Shudder stuff out on physical media. So that's why I don't have Shudder, because anything that gets like hyped up or whatever, like usually gets a physical release from RLJE, and I just pick it up then. So I know there's a lot of like cool stuff that gets on Shudder and debuts on Shudder, and a lot of people talk about it. I know that Where Evil Lurks is getting a lot of hype right now. I imagine that'll get a Blu-ray release at some point. So I never really feel like I need to subscribe to Shudder, which again, maybe that's a problem. Maybe they should keep it a little bit more exclusive on the Shudder service to get more people to sign up for it. But I'm glad that people want to give us the option, because not everybody wants your streaming service, but they want to watch your movie. So put it out physically and then we'll buy it. So I think that's really cool. Suitable Flesh has Heather Graham, Barbara Crampton. I don't know how you go wrong with that. Like, it's probably a great movie. I'm excited to watch it. The Wailing is getting a 4K. I've talked about this, but it's got its official cover art. This is coming out from Wellgo USA on December the 12th. So I've never seen this movie. I just bought it on Blu-ray from the Groove sale. I should have known better, but you guys are welcome. I feel like every time somebody buys a Blu-ray of a movie, it comes out on 4K. That's what happens. It's like every time a bell rings, an angel gets his wings. Every time somebody buys a Blu-ray of a movie that's wanted on 4K, it gets a 4K right after they buy it. That's just what happened, guys. Love Actually is getting a 4K, guys. Universal, November the 21st. You're going to have a new Making Love Actually featurette featuring the cast and crew on this release as well. So very cool that this new 4K has a new special feature included. So I talked about this in the opening. I've never seen Love Actually. To be completely honest, I don't really have any interest in watching Love Actually. I feel like from some people, I've just heard horrible things about the movie, that it sucks. And from others, it's an all-time Christmas classic. I just don't care. I just don't want to watch it for whatever reason. So I don't think I'm going to get this 4K. I do have the Blu-ray. I think I bought like a slipcover version at Target like a couple of years ago. I'll watch it eventually. I'm not really compelled. And it's like, out of all the Christmas movies, this season really sucks for Christmas 4Ks. It really does. Somebody asked me this on my live stream last night, and we've gotten Scrooged on 4K. And we got Love Actually on 4K. There's so many other great Christmas movies that we don't have on 4K yet. And I understand Disney has a lot of them. And I don't know why they're not putting out Jingle All the Way, Home Alone 2. Like, there's just so much. The Santa Claus with Tim Allen. Why do we not have the Santa Claus on 4K? It's ridiculous. I want White Christmas on 4K. Like, there's just so many great Christmas movies we can get on 4K, and it just feels like all the studios kind of took this year off. Here's Scrooged. Here's Love Actually. Now shut up and enjoy the holidays. That's what it kind of feels like to me. But I'm sure some people are excited for Love Actually on 4K. Let me know if you are in the comment section below. We have Mimic coming to 4K. This is a Guillermo del Toro movie. This is coming out from Kino Lorber. Unspecified release date. They just kind of put it up. They did the whole Kino Lorber thing. Here it is. We're doing Mimic on 4K, and we don't know when we're putting it out. But I think that's cool. I like Mimic. I remember watching this back before I even knew who Guillermo del Toro was. I remember watching it back in 1997, I think, when it came out. It's got Mina Suvari in it. Really cool kind of creature feature monster movie. So I'm excited to watch Mimic on 4K for sure. It's been a long time since I've seen it. And another really cool announcement from Kino Lorber. I love Kino Lorber. They just don't miss to me anymore. There's 100% quality all the time. What do you guys think about Kino Lorber? Let me know in the comment section below. Viavision. We got to talk about Viavision, the Australian label, because they announced two things that I'm super excited about. One comes out this month, Beyond the Mats, which is a wrestling documentary from, I think, the late 90s is when that came out, maybe early 2000s. But I loved wrestling when I was a kid, and this heavily features Mankind, The Rock, and I think Triple H as well. And this is getting a Blu-ray release from the first time from Viavision, so I'm very excited to pick this one up with a nice slip case as well. But let's talk about this next one, because this just got announced last night, and I about pooped my pants when this thing got announced because I've been wanting a Blu-ray collector set of these movies for the longest time. It doesn't look like, it's not the collector set that this franchise deserves. It deserves a big VSU box set edition. You know, I was hoping Vinegar Syndrome would do it after they did Sidekicks last year. But Viavision this January is doing a collector's Blu-ray set of all Three Ninjas movies, guys. Can you believe it? These movies I've loved since I was a kid, at least the first three. I don't think I've seen the fourth one, but this is going to include Three Ninjas Kick Back, Three Ninjas Knuckle Up, and Three Ninjas High Noon at Mega Mountain, which includes Hulk Hogan in that one. So that's the one I haven't seen. I think that was like made for TV or something. I don't know where I was when that came out, but I didn't watch it. But I'm excited, guys. I'm excited for Three Ninjas to have a collector's edition. I will 100% get this set because these movies don't have a Blu-ray. This is the first time on Blu-ray for all four of these movies. So I just think that that is super, super awesome. Are you excited for the Three Ninjas 4-movie collection? Let me know in the comment section below. Let's go ahead and jump into the deals, guys. We got a lot of great deals going on Amazon and on BestBuy.com right now. So I'm just going to run through them. I will link all of these down below in the description. Now, some of these may expire by the time I put this video up, but starting off the top, Criterion did start their 50% off sale today through Barnes & Noble. Barnes & Noble 50% off Criterion sale, but a lot of the sale stuff from Barnes & Noble will also go on sale on Amazon. So Amazon likes to price match Barnes & Noble during this sale. So you can get on Amazon. You can find a lot of these titles for 50% off as well. Not every single one of them, but a lot of them will be on Amazon as well. So that starts today. I know a lot of people were wondering about that. We thought it was going to start last Friday, then it started this Monday. They always like to throw us off, guys. It's like, just tell us when the damn sale is. We want to buy all these movies from you, but you won't tell us when the sale is. It's ridiculous. Getting into the regular 4Ks, we got a lot of 4Ks on Amazon right now. I'm going to run through these real quick. We got Rise of the Beast on 4K. Transformers just came out, guys. Just came out last month. $8.99 right now on Amazon. That is a ridiculously low price for that movie. It's a fun movie. I really enjoyed that movie. I would highly recommend it. It's super fun. Definitely like the second or third best Transformers movie by far for me. Evil Dead Rise 4K is $9.99. Shazam 2 4K is $9.99. Top Gun 4K is $7.99. Rebel Without a Cause 4K just came out earlier this year. $9.99. Elvis 4K $9.99, and the Blu-ray of Elvis is $7.99. We got Shawshank on 4K for $9.99. We got Two Guns on 4K. That one just came out, I think, a couple months ago. $9.99. Nightmare Before Christmas on 4K is $15.99. So that dropped, I think, $6 or $7. Cinderella 4K, that just came out, $17.64. Black Adam 4K, $9.99. Black Panther Wakanda Forever 4K is $15.99. And the Blu-ray is $11.99. We got Creed 3 on 4K for $13.49. We got The Menu, the Blu-ray. This one I actually bought, $12.27. I feel like this could go down a little bit lower. But I went and pulled the trigger because when this came out, it was like 25 bucks. So I got The Menu on Blu-ray because I did enjoy that movie. Saw it in the theaters last year. Christmas Vacation 4K, $14.99. Home Alone 4K for $11.99. We got Bob's Burgers Blu-ray for $6.99. We got Barbie on 4K for $24.99. And we got the Spider-Man 4K trilogy. So all three of the Sam Raimi Spider-Man films for $31.99. Ant-Man Quantumania on 4K for $15.99. And Enter the Dragon 4K for $18.71. So definitely some great deals. And there's more, guys. I didn't go through every single one of them. I'll try to link all of them down below in the description, but there's tons of them, and they're always changing. They're always changing. I think Pulp Fiction was on here this morning on 4K for $7.99, but it's gone now. And some of these other ones could be gone by the time I put this up. That's why I updated my community tab this morning. Check that out and make sure you're following my community tab on YouTube because I like to post deals on there just to keep you guys in the loop. But with that, let's go ahead and get into what is new this week. There's a lot of great stuff coming out this week in the world of physical media. November is off to a great start, and I did my most anticipated for November a few days ago. If you haven't seen it, check it out. But there's a lot of great stuff coming out in November. So this first week is kicking off with a bang. We got Scrooged on 4K, guys, coming out from Paramount for $19.99. I already did my review up on the channel. I dropped it yesterday. Check it out. And I'll just go ahead and tell you guys right here, it's great. It's a great 4K. I absolutely recommend it. Trading Places on 4K, guys, is also coming out this week from Paramount for $19.99 as well. I really like the slipcover on this one. I'm not picking this one up right away, but I will grab it eventually. Fargo on 4K, already pre-ordered. Shout Factory, $28.99. 100% I'm getting this week. I'm so excited to watch that on 4K. We also got Witness on 4K coming out from Arrow Video for $34.99. Now, this got bumped up a week. It was supposed to come out at the end of October. It got bumped up to November the 7th. So I did watch this over the weekend. I hope to have a review up for it tomorrow. But yeah, this is a big, nice hard box case, and Arrow Video, guys, they always do a great job. So just going to say that. American Graffiti 4K coming out from Universal for $20.99. Haven't heard the best things about this 4K at all. So I don't know if I recommend getting this if you haven't pre-ordered it yet, but it's also getting a 4K Steelbook for $29.99 as well. So I did not pre-order this one. I do want to watch this movie, but there's just too much coming out, and I'm trying to look. If you watch my audit yesterday on the channel I did with my wife, I'm trying to make smarter decisions and not pick up everything. Let some stuff slip by, and then I'll pick it up later. So American Graffiti was one of those titles for me. Violent Nights on 4K is coming out tomorrow. So, you know, Universal did the old, let's drop a Blu-ray, and then 8 months later, let's do the 4K. That's what they're doing this week. Violent Night 4K, Universal, $21.99. There's also, though, a 4K Best Buy exclusive Steelbook for $28.99. It's showing unavailable right now on the Best Buy website, but I'm hoping it pops back in tomorrow and I can go pick this up because I do want to get that Steelbook in stores tomorrow. We also got the Black Hawk Down 4K Steelbook coming out from Sony for $31.98. I do plan on getting this one in the mail this week, so really excited to rewatch that one on 4K. We got the Guns of Navarone getting a 4K Steelbook from Sony for $29.99. Really digging these Sony Steelbooks though, guys. They really do a good job on those Steelbooks. We got Gran Turismo coming out from Sony on 4K for $29.96. Blu-ray for $24.96, getting a Blu-ray Walmart Steelbook for $27.96, and a 4K Best Buy exclusive Steelbook for $37.99. I actually did hear some really good things about this movie, but I'm not going to pick it up right away. I'll wait for some kind of a sale later on. We got Jackie Chan Collection, guys, coming out this week from Criterion for $85.99, so that's a little bit lower because of that Criterion sale, so definitely jump on that this month for sure. Surviving the Game from Shout Factory is coming out for $24.99, just the Blu-ray of that. We got 5 Warner Archive Marx Brothers movies coming out this week. We got Duck Soup, all on Blu-ray for $19.99. Monkey Business for $19.99. We got Animal Crackers for $19.99. We got Horse Feathers for $19.99. And we got Coconuts coming out for $19.99 as well. We got a Scarface 4K Best Buy exclusive Steelbook coming out from Universal for $27.99. I did want this. I really did. I love Scarface, but I have to scale it back, guys. And I already have Scarface on 4K, but maybe. I don't know. We'll see. South Park, The Streaming Wars. I don't know if this is like a TV event or a movie or what this is, or like part of a season of South Park, but it's getting its own Blu-ray release from Paramount for $21.98. We also have South Park Season 26. Jesus, they're already on Season 26. I haven't watched South Park since like Season 3, I feel like. From Paramount for $21.98. We also have World of Giants from Classic Flicks coming out for $26.98. We have Buster Keaton Volume 5 collection coming out from Cohen Media Group for $19.99. We also have the Clerks Blu-ray box set, this big, nice, elaborate box set of the Quick Stop store, and it's a really nice box set. This is coming out from Lionsgate for $129.99. I really wanted this. I just can't do it. It's too much money to spend on just Blu-ray, 3 Blu-rays, but it's a really nice set. I want it. But it's just too much money. I hope they drop that down just a little bit. A Bullet for Sandoval is coming out on Blu-ray from VCI, sorry guys, for $19.99. We also have The Gamblers coming out from VCI for $15.78. We have Warhorse 1 coming out from Wellgo USA for $17.98. We have The Office Complete Christmas Collection coming out from Universal for $22.99. We got Scrapper coming out from Kino Lorber for $19.99. We got Leon Girl Blu-ray coming out from Cleopatra for $14.99. We got The Miracle Club coming out from Sony for $24.99. We got The Admirer coming out from Filmraz for $17.99. We got Deep Fear coming out on Blu-ray from Gravitas Pictures Ventures, sorry guys, for $17.99. We got Star Trek The Picard Legacy Collection coming out from Paramount for $199.95. So this includes all the seasons of The Next Generation. This includes the movies of The Next Generation, and this includes all the Picard seasons as well, all on Blu-ray in this nice, like, I think it's like a 50 disc set or something. It looks incredible, but again, I'm not a big Star Trek fan. But yeah, $199.95 for that. We got RoboDoc Steelbook coming out from Walmart for $24.99. I know a lot of people pre-ordered that, and it was supposed to come out like a couple of weeks ago. It got delayed, so if you pre-ordered it and you were wondering where it is, it should show up this week. We also have It Lives Inside coming out from Decal Releasing for $17.99. And this came out on November the 3rd, but I thought I would note it here because it's already out, but you know, it came out in the last week. Showing Up is a A24 shop exclusive, so you have to get on the A24 website. This came out on November the 3rd. The 4K is $35 and the Blu-ray is $30. So there you have it, guys. That is the Physical Media Report episode 185. I hope you feel more informed in the world of physical media. Definitely a lot of stuff to talk about this week for sure. Even when it's a slow week, it's also a big week for physical media. It's always a big week for physical media. We always have stuff to talk about. I'm always busy, which is definitely a blessing. But thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on those bell notifications for all future videos. And follow me on all my social media accounts. I'm on Instagram, TikTok, Letterboxd, Twitter, all the places. Follow me down below in the description, and we'll see you next time.